Well, here it is, January, and snow and cold outside. And thankfully, I have a ticket to go to Arizona to get away from this weather and see my daughter, who is ready to give birth to our fifth grandchild, who's going to be a boy, and they're naming him Nathaniel. And she's having like a C-section since she had it with her first baby. Here she goes. Off to surgery. Be just a few minutes till we see the baby. And it seems like no time, and here she comes back.
She's so great, I know.
And here is Nathaniel. Such a beautiful little baby. And Mommy can't wait to hold him.
You want him to face that way?
Yep.
I guess they want him like skin to skin,
Was that your hand? I was like trying to
laying like on her chest.
Oh, dear.
And here's the tough part, to introduce him to Hannah. She cried. She knew something was up. And I have to get a picture with my new baby. And Mom is just wore out when she gets home. The surgery to recuperate from it is kind of hard. I do believe Hannah's a little jealous of the new baby in the house. But I'll stay with them for 6 weeks, and I'll go back sometime in March. Probably, I think my ticket's for the second week of March.
Hannah, you are loud.
In the process, my son is having a baby too, well, him and his wife, and it'll be their first baby. This will make our 6th grandchild, which we have found out is also a boy, and he'll make the 3rd McKinney, carrying on the name. There he is. Jensen is such a beautiful baby too. All my grandbabies were beautiful. And I get to finally meet him. Of course, they're always sleeping. Eventually, he opens those eyes and perks up. So June seems to be. This is little Conway. He was born August of last year. Jonathan and Esther were finally able to find him a house outside of town. Esther was thrilled to be out of the apartment. And it was good for Conway, because he finally had a backyard to play in. They could hardly keep him in the house. He wanted to be outside. They also got him a dog. Papa got him a dog, and the doggy had puppies. There was a boy and a girl, and he had quite a fun time with them. I think they were labs, and they ended up selling them all off. Conway can be very amusing with his looks that he can give you sometimes. I was able to go up and visit him once or twice a week, since we only lived about 69 miles away. If I wasn't subbing, I'd go up, take him out to the shopping center or the strip mall, and they had a play area there. As you can see, he really loved that. Always a people person, like his parents. And they seem to have a love for Disney World. And as soon as Conway was old enough to enjoy it, they took him to Disney World. And I was able to go with them when they went and take a little short video of how much he enjoyed this one particular ride. Cindy come in July. Esther brought Conway and she could stay.
No.
Kids could all be together.
Mommy doesn't want to go.
And whenever the boys were out of school, John and the boys would come over. The kids would just laugh and giggle and run about in and out and slam the doors and through the porch. You can see Cindy and Joe are fixing a big breakfast for everyone to have breakfast. Matt and Lauren would come down and bring the baby. They would kind of pass him around. The house just swelled with giggles and little feet and laughs. But as we looked out, we could see the hay was getting bigger and the boys had to stop and go cut hay. Luckily, it only takes about 4 or 5 days and they're done cutting the hay. I grab my boys up now and then and I hold them. It looks like somebody might be sleepy. And then we have our little new fella. Kids love to play on the porch and watch the hay being cut. They're just so interested in watching what's going on out It's amazing how there's so much dust in the hay, especially after it lays out there a couple of days and dries. We take the kids over and let them play on the hay bales after they get it out of the field and stack it up. But before you know it, the time has passed by, and they try to get a picture of all the grandkids together.
Picture with Conway sitting between them with Anna behind.
It's hilarious to watch this. But they try. At least we got something other. Cindy and Esther, they have to go back home, and John and Matt have jobs to do. Matt is trying to get his spot ready for his new home. He works long days. This is his home that he's bought, modular home, and he wants to set it in the spot where the other 3-bedroom house was. The house was about 80 years old, and it had quite a bit of problems. It was easier to just replace it than try to fix it up. And this is what Matt does. Although personally, I hated to see it go down. I watched Jensen while Lauren works at the school. She's a teacher, and I would bring Matt something to eat and let him spend some time with Jensen. He makes real good progress. And for Thanksgiving, we go up to visit Esther and Jonathan. And then after having that Thanksgiving, we have another Thanksgiving at the house. Everybody comes down to the house, and we have John's mother and father-in-law and his brother-in-law. We have to put a couple of leaves in the table for everybody to fit it around it. And finally Cindy comes in. And after all the kids are there, the house is lively again. Nathaniel, he's up walking now. Little fella, but he walks. Cousins, they get together and they play. It's fun. The if I'm not sitting down napping with them, Tom will have them, and he'll be napping with them. There's only 6 of them, but it seems like there's a lot of them. When we do eat our dinner, it's the same as a Thanksgiving feast. The table is full. Before everybody starts packing up, we try to get some pictures that we'll be able to remember. And then we try to get a picture of them together. Well, the girls do. I don't get in there. There's not much luck with that. And then it's time to say goodbye. And it's back to the chores. And everybody's gone. But I still have my boys. Of course, babies don't stay babies long. And that's it for our 2017. I really thank you guys for watching. And join us on YouTube and subscribe.